Bottom line, flow, canteen, hot take, J&O. Sports professor, you know.
Street professor back again, it's game time. A la playa, no playtime, it's play guy. Cause we ain't talking about practice like AI. Sports professor spit the best takes out like AI. Artfully intelligent, I can't write mine. Rhyme citing your girl's DMs like Messi after the goal time. That was a triple entendre, did you catch me rambling? Flipping Simone Biles, we the bottom line champion.
I need my hands. It's like this one.
Let's go, street pro, bottom line, flow, canteen, hot take, J&O. Sports professor, you know. Yo, street professor, I'm back, baby, like I never left. Bottom line, flow, canteen, hot take, J&O. Street! Stop.
Go hard, or go home. 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 Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home. Yeah, these championship rings on my hands now. In my head I'm top 10, yeah, that's hands down. You a squad, now you're looking man down. Funny how foes turn to friends now. Drive a race car like a Atari now. Call filling up, I need product again. Treat the business like a playground, might slide on you. Do me wrong, might slide on you. Do a backflip, cause I'm mad rich. I'm the definition of what that is. Go hard, or go home. 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 Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home. I'm a warrior, I go back to back, then go back to back. If I top the top, then a double back, and I'm topping that. Yeah, I beat my own records. Yeah, I gotta get money fetish. Same team, I don't set trip. Never dull, this electric. Went and put the Ricks on my toes. Me and bro, that's the give and go. Stay 100, end zone. Keep them coming. I know. I won't flood my wrist, no, I'm not dumb like that. No. I just wanna give my mama 100 racks. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home.
Yo. What up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Go hit that like, subscribe button. What's up? Episode 113. We are back. Yes, sir. We are back for another edition of the Bottom Line. Time to go hard or go home. Missing Canteen, the man. And the man. All in good. Get my time right here.
I know I need to get a sign. And then my dad got me two posters of teams to hang behind me. I haven't bought any thumbtacks.
Okay.
I bought my thumbtacks already.
Okay. Yeah, so welcome to the show, episode 113.
Got something to pick on with Omar here soon.
Got a bone to pick with Omar. It's already starting. There's the man at Canteen. There he is. Let's go. Welcome to the Bottom Line Sports. You see us on YouTube. You see all the channels on YouTube. Let me see if I can get come up like I wanted to. Well, you can't really see it. I have to turn off the ticker. The flow show. Yeah, I can't do the flow show. I need all the other talent here. Welcome to the show. Appreciate you, Jen Well. watching. Appreciate you guys watching the show. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right. Welcome to the show, episode 113. Let's get on this background music. All right. Different background music. Let's do it. Oh, that one? Let's do this one. I think I want to do mellow today. A little mellow today and episode 113. We appreciate everybody watching on X, Facebook, Twitch, and the YouTube channels. We have 1533 on the Facebook group, almost halfway to 1600. Appreciate all the Facebook members. Hey, go check us out over there.
Bottom Line Sports. The Bottom Line Sports.
The Bottom Line Sports. Go watch. Go subscribe.
Don't
go
talk
like.
so confidently today, Omar. I got something to pick at you about later.
Oh, he's got a bone to pick with you, Omar. We're gonna find out what's going on over there. I don't know. He's got a bone to pick. Doesn't he always have a bone to pick with you, Omar?
We meet again, my nemesis.
It's like, you two should be like, who is it? On
like
super. Hello, Jerry. Hello, Newman.
Hello, Newman. We're like
Seinfeld? Before your time.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Remember how they always greet each other? They greet each other kind of like, hello. Anyway, how about that?
Is it too loud, GB? Let us know if that music is too loud for you.
Yeah, music's still playing. Yeah, we got the music in the background.
We are happy to be back. Subscribe at The Bottom Line Sports. The Bottom Line Sports.
Can you help monitor those comments there, Omar?
I got you, my brother. Join our Facebook group, as Flo said, and watch us at The Bottom Line Sports. Look at Canteen back. My brother. Join our Facebook.
Okay. That's fine. That is fine. All right, here we go. We're gonna get into this. I don't know what happened to Canteen. Oh, there he is.
He's right there.
What's up, Canteen?
Man, I'm here, bro. Technology, man. This technology's been acting crazy, man. So, my bad, bro.
Turn yourself down.
Bad,
let me turn you down, man, because you're like super loud, bro.
My bad, bro. I'm already mad and frustrated. I like to be prompt, man. Let's get into it though.
Oh, let's get into it. All right. So, I got a lot to discuss. A lot to get into. Apparently, we've been doing a little too much football. I don't know who's been complaining about that, but I think it's just Omar, and his dad. But
look,
football is king.
Put in the comments.
I am not the only one. Excuse me, loyal fans of The Bottom Line Sports.
The Bottom Line.
If you agree with the sports professor and think that the Bottom Line Sports is really the Bottom Line Football, then
football.
I mean, that's fine.
Hey, look, I'm even wearing a basketball jersey today.
Yeah, I know. I see you trying to deceive the people with your basketball jersey that you never wear. Now all of a sudden you're wearing it. No,
okay.
We love you anyways, fans. And even though Flo loves football too much,
go Spurs, go.
Go Spurs, go, baby.
I want you to know that I put a petition in. I put a petition in, and I told Flo in the chat. I said, if we don't talk basketball, I'm quitting the show. And so he took it to heart, and we're talking basketball. Damn it!
Hey, some people might appreciate you quitting the show. I don't know.
Well, I am the star of the show. So ever since I got on, the ratings went through the roof.
You mean the shit of the show?
Oh, wow.
Whoa, bro.
Let's go.
Get to what are we doing first?
Why are you
so NCAA or are we doing NFL free agency?
We're gonna do a little basketball to start out.
Today
was selection Sunday.
Yeah.
Selection Sunday.
March Madness, baby. March Madness.
Sunday, man.
March Madness, yeah. March Madness Selection Sunday. Go to the link. Go find us on Facebook. There's a link to join it's called TBL Sports it's an ESPN link to join the bracket and try and beat the professor and me and Jake and Can. I think. Have you joined, Can?
No, you haven't joined.
I gotta join, bro.
Oh my!
Come on,
You're the worst, man. What are you doing?
Worst, man. What are you doing?
We all should be on there.
I'm gonna do it this week. You gotta remind me, bro. Remind me.
I remind you every week, bro. Every week, I remind you. You should do it right after the show or something. You don't got to pick your brackets. Just join the group. You ain't got to pick all your teams today. Just go in there and say join. and make a name of your team. You can change the name because it gives you a weird name with a bunch of numbers, but you can go in there and settings and change it. So, all right, but go join us. I think we got how many? You see how many we have in there? I think it's like 10 or 12.
All right, come on and join us.
Get them in.
Let me check how many we got in there. Anyway, yeah. So a little NBA, a little NCAA selection Sunday. Any teams on there? Omar, I'll let you go because I know you want to talk. You're desperate to talk anything but football. So, just
even though he was on another podcast this past week talking about football.
What? Oh, look at there.
It was a specifically draft preview show.
Okay, all right. Let me see how you are.
By the way, Hot Take Jake, you know how much everybody thinks your takes are so horrible. It's every show I go on.
Oh, that is exactly why I'm mad right now.
Yeah,
that's exactly why I'm mad.
You want to air this out now? You want to air this out?
How dare you?
Oh, yeah.
You know what? Let me go ahead and get this straight.
Man.
Let's start this stuff. The audacity.
Okay.
Jake is. Let me tell you something. What happened this past week?
Oh, okay.
Jake is just sitting here as an innocent young man, innocent bystander. He's grabbing his Captain Crunch and ready to eat it, and says, "You know what?
Captain Crunch. Yes.
Our boy Wildcard Mar has a new episode today. Can't wait to watch this."
Jake,
sitting down innocently,
innocent,
having no issue, and the gall. The audacity,
innocent, man.
That idiot Nick, who we haven't heard from in years because the Jets have sucked that long. As fast as his season started, it ended, and he wants to talk about my Broncos. That's what's funny to me. But he had the nerve to talk down on my Broncos.
Jake, here's the question, Jake. Who's your quarterback? That's the question. Who's your quarterback?
That's a real
question. You will see by next month, Canty. I know right now you should be worried about your quarterback situation.
Oh, he probably had the best free agent signing. We'll talk about that in a minute.
We'll talk about that later. All I'm saying, Omar, is the
what do you got to say for yourself,
instead
Omar?
Of a friend being there for me, I'm hearing him talk down with him.
Are you talking behind our backs, Omar? Are you talking behind our backs, Omar?
This piece of trash.
I would never. Ever.
You know what? Oh, now that we're airing out these grievances, Jake, I was listening to part of that this show, and he was telling me how unreasonable of a Cowboy fan I am, and I'm probably one of the most objective Cowboy fans. I pick against
Why is this the only show y'all ever watch with me on another show?
I'm just saying, you're talking about us behind our back.
By the way, you said that I catch strays every show I go on. Would you name another show before we go on?
I've been on shows with Mar. I've been on shows with Mel. I've been on shows with Nick. I've been on shows with some other people that every time I go somewhere, they're like, "Oh man, what's up with your boy Hot Take Jake?"
You can't defend your boy. Come on.
I tried. I can't. How can I defend?
You can defend him. Why can't you defend him?
Look at that. He froze. He froze because of how stupid he sounded.
Come on, Jake.
He's not defending you.
This guy sounded like you should have heard them, bro. I would have thought that they were all going to sleep in a bed together after the damn show. How they were just helping each other out. Oh man, what the hell? Oh man, hey, good luck on your Raiders. Good luck on your Jets. They're all loving each other, talking down on the Broncos.
They were, Jake. I gotta admit, he
cannot defend your horrible takes in the streets. Okay, I'm sorry.
Look at that.
It's embarrassing, man.
Yeah, even our fans are saying you're doing us
dirty, Omar.
Omar doing us dirty.
Oh,
come on, man.
Omar, I give you one pass. I give you one pass, and that's Clubber D. That's it. There should be no other. You should be over there saying, "Hey, bro, don't talk about the greatest podcaster of all time, Hot Take Jake."
Yeah, maybe we got to vote. Maybe
you said you're the best podcaster of what?
Put you in hiatus, Omar. We haven't put you in a hiatus.
Look,
man, please.
Whoa. Is it my fault that I try to go on other shows?
No, you can't.
Our show, I promote the bottom line. I tell people to come watch, and then all they say, I don't say anything. Unprovoked, they say, "What's up with your boy? I take Jake." It's not like I say, "Oh, I take Jake is horrible takes." No, they say, "What's up with your boy?" And I say, "Oh, Jake." And they're usually like, Yeah, that horribleness that you got on there. Why you got him on the show?
Oh yeah,
And
but you
usually
could
it just goes downhill
defend your
from
boy and say, "Hey, man, they're hot. You got to admit those takes are hot." Whatever you think.
I mean,
I know Cobra D's not talking. I haven't heard from him since the Super Bowl when he was hemorrhaging to himself, crying himself to sleep. Super Bowl night. I want to hear that, Cobra D. To yourself.
Hemorrhaging. He was hemorrhaging. Is that what you? Wow.
I think that's what he said.
I can't believe it. Tearing up.
The only hot takes Jake got is his hot Cheetos. He got a Frito-Lay. Okay?
Hey, it's one thing. Hey, it's one thing to fight on our show, Omar, but when you're on the other shows, man, build us up a little bit, man.
All right, you know what? I have been a sturdy and boisterous promoter of this show and all the people on it. Now, I will say that I could have probably stepped up and defended Jake a little better, just a tad better.
Omar, it's a joke. Hey, Omar, it's a joke, man. I love it.
But
and you know what? I must to be on their show soon and destroy all 3 of those bumps.
Wow.
They won't invite you, Jake. They're scared of you, I think. I think they're just scared of you, Jake.
The fact that the Lions guy is laughing it up over there, like he didn't just see his team and his coach practically shoot himself in the foot, and now he's got no chance at a Super Bowl ever again, is just laughable to me.
Wait a second.
What is that? Oh, my gosh. Okay. All right, so here we go.
Get to NCAA. Let's go.
Let's go NCAA. Let's get out of this. We had to get our grievances out of here. And I don't know if you can take that down, Elmar.
I can't, but that's all right. Don't worry about it. We'll just leave it there.
All right.
Okay, it's
anyway, let's go to Omar, and he can at least.
You better answer this one right, Omar.
Good take. You got any teams to watch out for, and you know a team that could get in the Final Four, and then any upsets in the first round that you like. What do you think? Omar?
Yeah. So, are we going to give our Final Four picks today, or are we going to do that?
No, hell no.
No, we'll do it later. Yeah, we'll do it later.
Okay. All right. Because I got my Final Four picks, but I'll wait.
You already got them. Okay.
I do. I already have those.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, we can. I don't really care.
No. Let's wait till everybody's ready. I'd rather.
Wait till next Sunday.
All right.
When does it start?
Yeah. It starts Thursday, but we can give our picks next week. That's fine. We can give our Final Four picks.
All right.
So I want to talk about a few teams here under the not under the radar per se, but teams that are not necessarily usually expected to win. The blue blood programs, the non-blue blood programs out there. So I'm gonna go from seed line down in no particular order. So don't take anything as a ranking or anything. But Iowa State, man, Iowa State has been good all year long. They have been really, really tough. There are no stars on the team. It's just a bunch of players that play together. They have 6 players averaging at least 8 points a game. And no one averages more than 14, but they play together as a team.
You saw that Houston Iowa State game, I guess.
I did. And that's what I want to get to, is because Iowa State has an elite defense. And they showed it when they blew out Houston by whatever that was, 20 or 30 or whatever it was yesterday. At one point, I was taken aback because Houston is a perennial contender that just has not been able to get over that hump.
Well, the last few years,
since Kelvin Sampson got there, and they just haven't been able to get over the hump, and getting that butt whooped by Iowa State it just proves something to me about Iowa State and who they are as a team, and having wins over them twice and having beat Kansas as well. Look out for them. Marquette. Shout out to and I always got to bring up Marquette because I want to mess with hot.
I'm the one that brought him up.
Well,
anyway,
they
originally
they couldn't win with that great coach at Texas because the university just sucks. It wasn't.
Wow.
So now he's come to Marquette and proven how good of a coach he is, taking another team to the tournament. I think that Marquette is going to be the only thing right now you got to worry about is, are they going to stay healthy? They've dealt with injuries this year. They entered the Big East tournament. They're missing their star player, Tyler Kolek. So they got some concerns there. If they can stay healthy, they've got a good chance. And then finally, I really want to bring up another team, a lower team, really down on the totem pole, but they were there last year.
Okay.
And that's Florida
Okay.
Atlantic University. They were in the Final Four
They're
last
pretty
year,
good.
and they brought back all of their whole team. They brought back all of their players. So, I mean, experience counts for something, y'all. And if you're bringing back, 3-4 year players, and you went to the Final Four last year, I can't overlook that. Look out for FAU as well.
Okay. Jake, what do you got?
This is my point. This is the biggest point. This is the first time in a while that I've said that these guys, whoever made these brackets, are idiots. I believe the 1 and 2 seed of each spot. So Iowa State and UConn, I don't see that. Neither of those two will make the Final Four. I don't believe the first and second place teams of every single of the 4 brackets, they're not making the Final Four. This is embarrassing now, what they're doing. I can't believe this. Easily, Texas is the best in that one. You can tell right there.
Oh, here we go.
It all makes sense.
It all coming together now.
I would think Texas is the best in that one. I would put Florida in the other one. I mean, I'm just saying. Illinois is probably the best one in that in the one with the
Illinois. Watch out for Illinois. I agree with Jake.
That's what I'm saying. Illinois. And then the final and last one is I'm thinking Baylor. Baylor has looked good all year.
Baylor is good perennially.
So let me get this straight.
No, we did beat them.
This looks embarrassing, and I think these brackets are going to bust if y'all pick the favorites, guys. Y'all better be ready. A lot of upsets are happening, and I would go the very first upset, no doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind.
Which one?
Arizona's losing to Long Beach State. You watch.
Really? Long Beach State. Wow.
Y'all heard it here first. I take say bull crap.
You know what? Hey, I'm a Pac-12 fan. Arizona is on it. They're not as good as they have been in the past few years.
And the fact that they're number 2 just doesn't.
Yeah, they shouldn't have got a 2 seed. I thought that was weird. Yeah. I do want to say one thing though, Jake. This year, it was because there was so much parity. Like, look at North Carolina. They're in as a 1 seed. I've never seen a 1 seed have 7 losses.
Yeah,
There's so much parity.
Yeah.
It's because all the teams.
I hit that too.
Yeah, go ahead, Kanye. Go ahead, man. Go ahead,
Cam.
So here's my take, man. I'm gonna tell you who's my sleeper team. I like Auburn and Bruce Pearl. The way they destroyed and dismantled Florida.
Love Bruce.
And then North Carolina, man. North Carolina, they crumbled. They crumbled NC State. So when that's the one game I'm looking forward to, I think Texas Tech can beat NC State.
Right.
I think Texas Tech can beat NC State.
Let's go.
I think that they can beat NC State.
Or we should do a higher seed. So let's hope so.
Nevada's pretty solid.
Okay.
Nevada's solid. And like Omar caveated, man, FAU, man. I think FAU lost last year to San Diego State or somebody like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it was San Diego State they lost to, but San Diego State, man. But like I said, man, I think Auburn. I think Auburn's a top tier team to me. But like I said, I don't foresee North Carolina going the distance. But like I said, man, I like Auburn. I like Auburn, man. I like Bruce Pearl and Auburn.
So that's your kind of go pretty deep into the tournament.
I love his coaching. I love his coaching style and how he does business, man.
Okay,
he's solid. Bruce Pearl, solid dude.
Bruce Pearl. Okay, good deal. Mm-hmm. Good deal. Any take? You had another thing to say on that, Omar? Did you?
Oh no. I was just saying I love Bruce Pearl as well. He's a great coach. He puts his heart and soul into his kids, and I think that he does deserve a championship at some point.
He does, man. He does.
I mean, I always love the underdogs, y'all. I'm about storylines. Y'all know that. Hey, I love when
you're about storylines. Hey, Omar, we know Can's the underdog king.
Hey, I just love.
We
a
all
good
know
upset,
that.
So
yeah,
I want to see some upsets. I'm hoping for some chaos. Is what I'm hoping for.
Okay. What was your upset, Omar? Did you have an upset you were looking at?
In the first round?
Yeah.
I haven't looked at all the matchups, to be completely honest, so I'm not sure.
Okay.
But I do like some low seeds I'll tell you about really quick. Obviously, I have to shout out my home state, James Madison Dukes from Virginia with a 31-3 record. They had a huge win to start the year at Michigan State, and they have continued to go on. They got Terrence Edwards Jr. is their star player there. So we'll see what happens with them. And then as well, I want you all to keep an eye out, one of the lower seeds for McNeese State. McNeese State. McNeese State.
Yeah, Louisiana, right?
If you've never heard of McNeese Cowboys, Louisiana. That's right.
Louisiana.
They went 30-3 on the year. And
you think they might upset Gonzaga? Don't they play Gonzaga?
Gonzaga's down this year. Gonzaga is down this year. They've lost a lot of games in the West Coast Conference over there.
Right.
I watch all those West Coast games because I stay up late, and they've been down this whole year. So, yes, I am calling that upset right now.
Wow.
McNeese Cowboys over Gonzaga.
Oh, wow. Okay, shout out. Good job, Omar. Hey, watch out for St. Peter's upsetting Tennessee.
Ooh.
Put that on the board.
Wow.
St. Peter's making a run on Tennessee, maybe having at least one, maybe two upsets. We'll see. But put that on your board as an upset special. Flo's upset special.
Flo's upset special.
All right. Any other college basketball stuff we want to shout out? Omar, I know you're big into kind of women's. Anything over there?
I was about to say, Jake, we got to shout out the women, don't we?
LSU.
Absolutely. I already told you.
I'm a believer.
Caitlin Clark is on a run that we will never see again. She's about to solidify her as the greatest NCAA player in women's basketball.
Tone it down.
You want?
Can you just say one of? Why do you always have to say the greatest? I don't understand.
Right? The greatest. Could be one of the greatest.
What she's doing, Omar, nobody's done. What she's doing is nobody has done. What it is, Omar, is you're too fixed. This is why you're an MJ fan. You're too fixated on the past. You just wanted to be back in the past so bad.
Wait.
What are you
have
talking
to be
about?
about the here and now.
Michael Jordan already said who he is, Jake. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
His numbers, his legacy. LeBron
you already solidified
until it's done. Well, let's talk
We'll
about
get to LeBron talk later, but let me tell you this.
He is the GOAT.
Caitlin Clark is doing something that's never been done before. She's hitting shots that you would never even think of seeing in women's basketball. It's beautiful.
Let's talk about how LeBron hit 40, but they got beat.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
I agree that
on that boy.
I agree.
We're not
that
doing NBA yet, but
I agree that Caitlin Clark is the Steph Curry of women's basketball. She came in and she has changed the game where she shoots from and things like that. But let's not go overboard. She's not going to be the greatest player ever. Go ahead.
Because if you ask top 4 impact players of all time in the NBA, you'd go Michael Jordan, you'd go LeBron, you'd go Steph, and you'd probably try and tie up Magic and Bird in there, right?
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, if you give me
I
Magic,
believe in the NCAA and in the women WNBA eventually. Caitlin Clark will be in that top 4 that changed and revolutionized women's basketball.
I can accept that. That I can accept. See, now you're being a little more logical, Jake.
That's all we're asking for, Jake.
That's all we're asking for.
Guys, she's going to be bigger
Omar?
than so many people. Good.
My light went out. My ceiling light went out. So unfortunately, my bad, y'all. Anyways, let me give you the rundown real quick.
Okay. I'm gonna check
South Carolina Gamecocks, obviously undefeated. Everybody is gunning for them. As Ken told us so astutely, they were, they still haven't lost a game. And they're, by the way, this is an amazing stat. South Carolina is 103 over the past 3 years. They've had 3 losses in 3 years and 100 wins. Moving on, the other number 1 seeds you want to look at, as Jake just pointed out, Caitlin Clark's Iowa Hawkeyes. They're there. They got a really good team around Caitlin too. So it's not like she's the only one, but she is averaging 32 points a game and 9 assists, leading in both of those categories, which is amazing. I cannot say that it is not.
Right.
Also, you want to look at USC out west in the other number 1, Juju Watkins. Look out, y'all. Look out, y'all. If you want to see, you think Jake is talking about Caitlin Clark now? Juju Watkins just set the new freshman scoring record, passing Caitlin Clark in less games. So let's see where Juju is in a few years. She's amazing. And I do not like saying anything good about USC, but I will say that. Also, FUSC. Also,
Wow.
I will have to bow down for a second to Jake as his Texas Lady Longhorns have a #1 seed as well. Their lineup changed. They lost their star guard, Rory Harmon, in December. And so that really didn't derail them at all. They still went 30-4 over the year. Freshman Madison Booker, woo, she's a beast out here, averaging 17 and 5 assists a game. So look out for the Longhorns as well. And finally, I can't go without talking about my #2 seed, UCLA Bruins. The Lady Bruins, they are amazing. Shout out Kiki Rice, the sophomore from DC. Shout out Lauren Betts, the transfer from Stanford. Shout out all the girls. They're doing great things. We love you very much. Charisma Osborne, London Jones. Oh man, I could go on and on. I'm not going to shout all of them out because
please do not go on and on.
We don't have all day.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And then what happens? Canteen will get bored. You start talking about stuff you don't know.
Yeah. We can go to NBA now.
Canteen will get bored, and then he'll just tune out. He'll just tune us out.
I'm here, man. I'm right here. I'm with you. I am here.
Hey, okay. We love when Jake grows. We love when Jake grows. Right.
Don't we? Shut up. Right in front of our eyes.
Right in front of our eyes.
Growth, though.
By the way, you didn't add this in. The championship last year, we know for sure will not be this year because Iowa and LSU are in the same bracket.
Oh, yes.
So they have to see each other.
Right.
They will have to see each other, and I hope they do because Caitlin Clark's got some revenge in her.
Wow.
Yeah.
So are we kind of hoping that it's Iowa versus
that will be one of the biggest watch show games.
That'll be a great one.
That would be big.
That'll be a phenomenal championship.
Yeah, that would be big. And then maybe you could have who else? Maybe Texas, I guess.
Damn right.
On the other side, maybe Stanford. And I don't know. I think UConn would be nice. They used to dominate back in the day in the women's basketball. But yeah, let us know what you think. I know everybody don't talk college and NCAA. More people will look at the men's bracket. So let us know what you think. Go over there, check out our.
I've said this already many times. The women's is more interesting in the past couple of years.
Thank you.
And there's a reason why. And really think about this. And this is what's hurt.
What are you laughing about, Flo?
NCAA.
Jake is right.
What's hurt the NCAA, Flo?
Hey, I
can laugh
women's
all I want.
basketball, they have to go their 4 years to really develop themselves. These men are developing themselves in 2 years or 1 year and saying, you know what, no matter what, we're going to the NBA.
Yep.
This is
That's
true
what hurts
that because
you don't have that memory.
Longer.
Yes, you don't have the same players over and over for the next 4 years.
Especially
you're going to get a new person a year later, or 2 years later.
Right.
Plus,
women's basketball is on the come up. Let's go, man.
Plus
better basketball.
They put a lot of money into it too. They've put a lot of money into marketing these young ladies that deserve to be marketed. And the way they push Caitlin Clark, the way they push Angel Reese, the way they push Juju Watkins, right? They're doing it the right way. They're doing it a lot better than their WNBA counterparts. How about that?
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's good. That's good, Omar. That's right.
Yeah, and okay, that's fair. I mean, better basketball, more interesting. Okay, maybe I could see that. So,
there's better storylines. That's what I'll say. There's better storylines.
They're in there longer. We see Reese.
I get invested into players.
Right, because you see them longer.
So you got like Angel Reese, Pelagie Johnson.
Right.
You got the Samoan girl that plays in South Carolina. I don't know her name. She can ball too.
Right.
The Samoan girl.
I can't remember. What do you know her name? Omar?
The freshman girl?
Yeah.
I can't remember her name. I know you're talking about. She's really good. I don't remember her name.
Right.
Unfortunately, off the top of my head.
Right. All right, Professor, you're slacking.
I know. Now you caught me off guard. I know who you're talking about. I can see her face.
We all know who he's talking about. We just can't remember the name. You're supposed to pop off with that.
Well, you know what? Damn it. I can't have everything.
Yeah, right. I guess so. I guess the Professor is on spring break.
Wow. because I get one name wrong, and Canteen can't even get the name right of his damn.
We're going hard at you today. We're going hard at you today, Omar. The way you dissed us on those other shows.
Talking about the offense coordinator for Georgia?
Yeah, you remember that?
Oh man, I can't think of the guy's name, man. He went to Baltimore. Get rid of Baltimore, man.
Yeah. I know. It's funny.
Yeah. And surprisingly, I mean, they do. Like you were talking about Iowa State, and I think that's true. And I think they have some good seniors. But usually those teams like that, like you're talking about, have a lot of seniors, but they have a lot of juniors and sophomores and I mean, it's not all a senior-led team like you might think. I mean, there's a couple, there's some seniors there, but usually those teams that kind of are solid and steady and are able to make a run are usually teams especially in the men's that have, maybe not all 5 starting seniors, but maybe 3 or 4, and then a couple of juniors, and then you might have thrown a sophomore or a freshman in there. But usually those are your teams that are make a run usually in the NCAA, especially those top teams. But all right, anything else on college basketball, guys?
Aussie. Oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi. Oi. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Is he in here?
We just found out that GB is also Aussie, though.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Okay. Oh, okay. Now I see it in the comments. Okay. All right. Yeah. Ian and Jinwell, GB is both Aussie. Appreciate y'all jumping in the show. All right. So let's go a little NFL. Hey, we got to talk NFL. There was so much going on, Omar. I know you don't want to talk football for some reason, but so much went on.
King, man. You have to understand that.
But we are going to talk a little NFL. Can we all agree that Kirk Cousins was the biggest free agent signing in this current, free agent week that happened? I mean, can we all agree on that? That's the biggest signing. No, if Kirk Cousins is, let's say, if you don't think Kirk Cousins is, let me know who is, and then you can.
Who I think? I'll go first.
Go ahead, Cam. Who's the biggest? What's the big?
Derrick Henry. He was a
Derrick Henry. He's the biggest signing.
He was on the table. Wow. No. The thing that bothered me is the Cowboys could have had a good running back. You get rid of Pollard. Pollard goes to the Titans. I think for the organization of the Baltimore Ravens to open up the run game, he is a phenomenal pickup
for them.
You can, Ken.
I thought
yes, Ken. Yes.
What?
You know what?
No and yes. What are you doing?
I wasn't even thinking properly when this question was asked, because I would have said Derrick Henry too. Off jump, that is a championship move right there. That is what Baltimore as a championship team.
Really?
That is what they needed. That is exactly what they needed.
You're saying Derrick Henry is the biggest free agent signing of this past week?
I think I agree with him. I do.
Yes.
Wow.
That's leverage. The thing, let me say this, man.
Is it really? Because everyone was touting about, hey, Lamar needs to throw the ball a little more. We don't need him to run as much.
Let me say this.
You're going to be run heavy again.
Let me say this.
Derrick Henry needs carries. They don't like to run the ball that much. They like to do a 2-back thing. They
don't like to run the ball. That's all they do is run the ball. What are you talking about?
I'm saying they don't like a one dominant.
What are you talking about? All they do
a one-back dominant system.
But they got rid of Gus Edwards. Gus Edwards signed somewhere else.
That's not how
all they have now is Keaton Mitchell.
But they have never been successful that way. They have multiple backs. They've never been successful having that workhorse.
And that's why getting Derrick Henry there with some Lamar Jackson.
Okay, I think it's a mistake, but if you guys like it, that's fine. What are you talking about? They do not. If they're gonna completely change their offense, then okay. If they're gonna completely change their offense, then you can say that. But are they gonna change their offense completely and become a one-back?
They rarely throw the ball.
But what I'm saying is they don't run a back 25, 30 times, and that's how he's successful. Henry needs carries. He can't go in there and touch it 15 times.
They never had a back like Henry. Never had a back like Henry.
Okay, all right.
That's it.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. Well, go ahead.
Now you got the big boy coming in with tread still on the legs, about to run over all these.
Much tread on those legs. And I'll tell you, just like I told Jake about Russell, maybe they know something we don't know about him, and he's going to come in and not be the Derrick Henry that we're expecting.
Nah, man.
Mark my words.
Thank you, Clubber D.
Mark my words.
Number 1 rushing team in the league.
But they don't, Clubber D, they don't run one back. They've never had one back that can
Here's
run.
The thing that frustrates me.
You sound delusional, man.
Hold on.
What are you talking about? They don't run one back.
Bro,
you have to
go ahead,
understand
Jake.
this.
Go ahead, Jake.
Overall, am I missing something? Did they get 2018, 2019 Derrick Henry? What are we doing here?
Hey, no.
There you go, Jake.
No.
This is
Derrick Henry has been performing well.
Guys, come on, man. This ain't the same Derrick Henry 3 years ago when he was mauling and carrying teams.
Okay.
This is not the same guy.
You just wait. You put that offensive line you put that offensive line in Baltimore in front of him and let him run wild.
Okay.
No matter what,
the offense he's been in has been set up for him this whole time.
Great to throw the ball a couple times.
Henry's been doing this. He's definitely done this the last couple of years.
Tennessee's offensive line was very poor last year. Okay?
No, that's fine. But at the same time, it doesn't change the
Especially
fact
after
that you
Lewis
still
got
have that quarterback under center that I don't believe is all that great.
Well, that's you. But he won the MVP last year, and all he needed was one Derrick Henry to win the championship. Ain't that right there? Ain't that right there?
He won because he was on that team. I don't know if he deserved to win. I mean, Russell Wilson almost had the same number of touchdowns to interception ratio that he did. And everybody hated Russell Wilson's career.
I think you're delusional at this point, bro.
Very.
Why? What am I delusional about?
I don't think that was the biggest pickup. I don't believe
Who was the biggest pickup then? Go ahead.
It hurts me to say it. It hurts me to say it because I love this team in the division last year, but there ain't no way they're winning the division this year. There ain't no way. That boy Josh Jacobs just went to the Packers, and Omar, who screams that Josh Jacobs carried that bum-ass team to at least 3 wins this season. And now they went to the Packers, who should have beat the Niners. Remember that, guys. They outplayed the Niners in San Francisco this past year.
Right.
The fact that they just got the best running back, a running back in his prime. This ain't a running back that ain't past his prime. This is a prime running back as in Josh Jacobs. Probably a top 2 running back in the league right now. Wow. This scares me for the NFC next year. And I already am saying it. The Packers are going to be the team to beat next year. You get ready. They look beyond dangerous.
You talking crazy too. You crazy too. You talking crazy just like your counterpart up there at the top. Both of y'all crazy.
We crazy? Why are we crazy? Why are we crazy?
Hold on.
Y'all really gonna do this.
How are we crazy?
Bro.
What are you talking about? I haven't even gone yet.
Go ahead. Okay, who's the biggest pickup then? Let me let you talk, then I'll come back and caveat.
Kirk Cousins was the biggest pickup of this offseason. Kirk Cousins. You're not gonna let me talk? You're not gonna let me talk. You said you're gonna let me talk, and then you jump in. Which is it?
I don't know how you say Kirk Cousins.
Clearly the biggest. This is is gonna be make the most impact on a team. Kirk Cousins. They have a run game. They have a decent defense. They have wide receivers. They have a tight end.
He had that in Minnesota.
Right, and they were playing well. Their defense was terrible.
What do you mean they were playing
Cousins
well?
was leading the league in touchdowns.
When did the Falcons
before he got hurt
come out of nowhere and become great?
But what haven't they had? A quarterback. They haven't had a quarterback.
Oh, stop. It's Minnesota. It's Minnesota South, bro.
Come on. Look, everybody gives Kirk Cousins a bad rap because of whatever in the playoffs or whatever, but he has numbers. He puts up numbers and he throws the ball well.
We're talking about player, right? We're talking about one player because a whole team just created a mini.
Well, what I'm saying is the Falcons were a quarterback away from being a playoff team this year.
Okay, a playoff team in the worst division?
They had quarterback play almost the worst. Not counting the Jets, maybe. Not counting the Jets, they had the worst quarterback play. But what I'm saying is,
can I say this?
Go ahead, you're gonna go back next year and you're gonna be wanting to jump on that Falcons bandwagon because you're gonna see how well they're doing. I know you. I already know.
They got the AFC West to deal with.
They gave him $100 million guaranteed. No. Let me say this. You give a guy $100 million guaranteed, he can fall and crack his skull. Then what y'all gonna do? Then what the Falcons gonna do? You give him all that money. You could have drafted another
He's the best quarterback you've had since y'all went to the Super Bowl.
So you saying he's the best one we had?
There ain't no way he's compared to prime Matt Ryan.
Yeah, he's better. He's better than Matt Ryan.
What?
He's better than Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan had one good season.
Matt Ryan was an MVP.
He had one good season. One.
Oh,
and why was he MVP? Because they were one of the better teams in the NFC.
What the hell am I hearing?
Oh my God, Matt Ryan. Who was the offensive coordinator? Who was the offensive coordinator?
Kyle Shanahan. I agree with
that.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. After he left, he wasn't very good.
Pre Kyle Shanahan, the Falcons were making the offs at times too. Matt Ryan was looking good. Don't do that. Like I said, the best player that came in was Josh Jacobs. Now, the team-wise, who built their team with free agents was the Houston Texans. They just got themselves another pass rusher. They got Joe Vixen.
That's fair.
This is scary. And I hate to say it, but guess what? AFC South is already secured. The Texans are winning that division. There's two divisions I already know are locked.
I think there's a sophomore slump coming for CJ.
Oh, come on, man.
I think there's a sophomore slump coming. He's not going to be terrible. He's not going to be awful, but he's not going to be as good as he was last year. I think his interceptions are going to go up.
How in the hell is the Cowboys not doing anything right now? Let me tell you something.
We never do anything. We never do anything early.
Well,
you don't know the Cowboys.
I'm about to scare you.
Okay.
The Eagles picked up probably a top 3 running back in the league.
Who's always injured?
That's fine. They picked him up.
Always injured. Okay.
And Washington,
just like Canteen
knows
too.
how you
What
play.
if Kirk Cousins cracks his head? What if Saquon breaks his leg again?
The defensive coordinator knows how you play from last year. He now is picking up every player y'all had.
They're changing their offense.
The scheme to beat y'all.
They're changing their offense. Their offensive scheme will not be the same as last year.
That's fine.
They ran an outside. They ran an outside run. They're going to be running an inside scheme. Running game. That's why they let go of Biotish, who was their center. They're running a different scheme this year, so they're not going to be running the same scheme as they did last year. No, it shouldn't, because he's not going to know the offense.
Wait, who's
that's why we let Gallup go. We're going to be running an inside run scheme instead of outside.
Every time I hear this, just like you tell me about Russell, every year y'all get boosted up by saying y'all going to do something different. Y'all look the exact same.
They are doing something different. I didn't say that last year.
Guess what? Y'all are supposed to look something different from last year from your offensive coordinator y'all lost the year before. That's what Mike McCarthy said. Y'all still look like shit in the playoffs.
In the playoffs?
Stop that.
Okay, well, what does that have to do with how we look during the season?
Because you're not going to look different. You can only do so much difference when you got the same quarterback. Sorry. You got to put
I'm not a Dak fan. You already know that. So, we need a... Despite whatever you're saying, we need a strong run game.
I'm telling you right now, if the Commanders get who I think they're getting at quarterback, they could have a very well good chance at winning that division next year.
Drake May.
Drake May.
I'm about Caleb.
Mr. Drake May.
Drake May is not going to be as good as people think.
This draft.
All right. Anyway. So, any other big signings you want to talk about? I mean, we can talk about the Steelers who picked up Russell Wilson. Hold on. Hold on. Who are you going to talk about? What are you going to talk about? Tell me what you're going to say.
I was going to say this. The Pittsburgh Steelers made a big play. They got Russell Wilson and they got Justin Fields.
And they got rid of Pickett.
If Russell don't pan out, Justin Fields is going to be the one in the shoot.
What's up, Papa Ruben?
You're damn right. You're damn right I am, Samuel. You're damn right. Ain't no way he's going to throw strays here or there and not bring up his own team on that.
What are you talking about? My team never does anything early. They never do anything.
I'm saying you should be fearful right now for what's going on in the East.
In the East?
Other than the Giants, that ain't doing nothing.
Same. The East hasn't changed much. The Commanders have a new coach. And they're going to get a new quarterback. And they'll Huh?
He just did that. He said Kirk Cousins over Matt Ryan. Somebody drug test this man right now.
Who gave up a 28-3
high right now.
Who gave up a 28? Was Matt Ryan the quarterback at that time?
What? Not the quarterback. The quarterback don't have give up no damn 28.
He couldn't score. He couldn't score again. Quarterback couldn't score again.
You gonna blame it all on him?
Okay. He took a bad sack that game too. He took a terrible sack that he shouldn't have taken at the worst time. If you remember that game,
you're gonna blame it all on him.
Late.
You're gonna blame
no,
it
I'm
all
not saying. I'm not saying. I'm saying he didn't help. He did not help. He did not help. What up, Ruben? Papa Ruben's here.
Yo, Samuel's getting on you today. I don't know who this Samuel is, but he's getting on you.
Drives by, but
get out of here. Mr. First down. Last down. Mr. Last down. All right. Mr. Fourth Down, go ahead, punt the ball, and get out of here. All right. So, yeah, you were talking about the Steelers. Anybody, what's the deal? I mean, it looks like the Steelers took a flyer on Fields because he couldn't. I mean, it dried up for him. The quarterback market dried up for him. They already said that Russell's the starter. I mean,
I'll let y'all talk first. I can't wait to laugh at this one.
This feels like Russell is kind of the gap fill for maybe a year or two, and then they're going to eventually go to Fields. What do you think, Omar? They let Pickett go, their number 1 draft pick, after they signed Wilson, and then they pick up Fields. I mean, this sounds like a pretty good. I mean, they kind of almost fell into this. It seems like, and it seems like a good situation to me. What do you think, Omar?
And I will say that there have only been some fewer things that I have fallen into that are much better than this. And some of that was last night. Shout out to the SEC tournament and all of the beautiful, beautiful ladies that I was talking to and acquiescing with last night. I love, the sports professor. I love it.
Right.
That being
Oh
said,
my God.
Canteen, wait till you get here next month, baby. It's gonna be on and popping. You already know.
Yes, sir.
What? You're going over there next month?
Oh, me and Cam about to have a party in Nashville.
What?
Yeah,
You're going to Nashville, Cam?
My bad.
You didn't even
Cam.
tell me about it, man.
I didn't
Wow.
mean to give you
Wow.
secret up. My bad.
Talk out the line, man.
Wow.
My bad. Anyways, but so look, I think this, and this comes from a person who thinks that Russell Wilson is washed. I do. I think that both him and Sean Payton are washed. That's why that didn't work.
Okay.
I also think that Justin Fields, while I believe that a team can be built around him to make him successful, I also believe that he's not as valuable of a quarterback as we once believed when he came out of college. That being said, I think this is a great, great, great move by Pittsburgh. We have bemoaned the past few years. I mean, I know I've only been on this show since last year, but I mean, not us, but everybody. Everybody has bemoaned the fact that
in general.
that Pittsburgh has had no quarterback since Ben Roethlisberger left. And that's what's held them back every time. They have a playoff roster. They have a Super Bowl winning coach. All they needed was a quarterback.
Never had a losing season.
Almost like the Falcons. Almost like the Falcons.
But okay, and I'm not going to disagree with you.
Okay,
on who's the biggest free agent pickup. I do think that Kirk Cousins does make the Falcons a playoff and Super Bowl contender.
They win that division
because of the pieces around him. But going back to who we're talking about now, when you look at this team, let's say that Russell Wilson fails. You brought him in at $1.9 million or something, the veteran minimum.
Yes.
Like
cheap.
You're taking a cheap flyer. He's going to be better than Kenny Pickett. He's going to be better than Mason Rudolph. And if he doesn't work, then you pivot to Fields.
There you go. Oh, what happened? Oh, Frozen.
He was talking blasphemy.
Shout out to the Steelers who will be going back to the playoffs. And will have another season next year.
Winning season. Those are facts.
Yeah, that's true. And answer this question, guys, from Sam.
Don't worry,
Mr.
Sam.
First
I'm
Down.
about to get to that. This is embarrassing. Is it my turn yet? Because I'm ready to.
Well, let's read the question, and then you can go off, Jake. But it says, Sam, Mr. First Down, as Mr. Fourth Down, as I like to call him. Do you think they handled the Pickett situation well? No, plenty of Steelers fans that thought it was handled poorly. We all know winning changes everything.
No, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing, and I'm so glad Kenny Pickett did exactly what he did. He didn't thank them for crap, nor should he. This is embarrassing. Let me tell you something.
Okay.
This man didn't even have a full year to even
He had more than a year.
Hold on here. He didn't get a full 16 games to play in that one season to prove himself. They kept doing this stuff to him, man. This is embarrassing, and I'm laughing. The second that Russell now is not on the Broncos, now we're supposed to think he's God's greatest gift to being a great quarterback again? What are we doing?
He's a better quarterback than Pickett. Don't you think?
He is. I will give him that.
Yeah, you're being real disingenuous right now.
Exactly.
I just told you I don't.
I
just told you I don't like Russell Wilson, and I just told you I don't think he's a good quarterback. But in the situation and the context of this situation and the
That
money
context is everything.
Right.
Go ahead.
Do they? Hold on. I want to ask this one question, Omar. With grabbing Russell Wilson, do they have a top 2 quarterback in their division?
No.
Do they even have a top 3 quarterback in their division?
He's number 3 in that division.
Really?
Yeah.
You
But the
think that they're
team is
better
not
than the
number 3.
Browns? With
team's
him on
not
the
number
field,
3.
they're better than the Browns right now.
But the
Yes or
team is
no,
not
Omar?
number
I want
3.
to hear this. I'm going to put his feet to the fire.
Damn. Yeah, no, you're right, actually. I would put him number 4. Now that I think about it.
Exactly. That's my whole point. It didn't do shit to them. And let me tell you why. Because
But he's better than what they had.
He's
But
going.
he's better. Yes, he's better than what they had. That's the point. He's
It
better
doesn't
than
change
what they had.
nothing.
But they
These
were a
guys
playoff
finished
team
fourth
without
place in their
without a
division
quarterback.
again.
Exactly.
The reason they even made the playoffs is because the man himself, Joe Burrow, which will be back next season, better than ever.
Well, you don't know that.
Assuming he doesn't get hurt again.
They made
Assuming-
trade T. Higgins. They made
Right,
trade.
well,
You don't risk injury.
Higgins
Yeah,
already
Higgins
has already asked for a trade.
I mean,
That's fine. Yo, guys, y'all I hope y'all don't think that these guys actually believe that this guy is made because of his receivers. No, he makes those guys. It's not the other way around, fellas. He made
Is
Tyler
it?
Boyd
Are you
look
sure?
good. Oh, I promise you, and I can't wait till this year. Whenever y'all look real dumb, if y'all
Are you
really
sure,
think
Jake?
that these guys actually made Joe Burrow. Burrow makes those guys. It's not the
Jake
other way
Browning
around.
looked pretty good last year for a few games.
He sure did.
looked
To
pretty
miss the
good with all
playoffs and
this,
not play
with
well.
all those skill
He
players.
sure
He
did
looked
lose
pretty
some
good.
games too.
But he
He
looked
didn't make
pretty
the playoffs,
good.
the same roster. Joe
Considering
Burrow took
who
that roster
it's
to the
Jake
AFC
Browning.
Championship game the year
Considering
before.
it's Jake Browning, he looked pretty good with all the players.
Right. Hey, he did so well.
Yeah.
They got out the playoffs by week 17. Joe
Yeah.
Burrow just took them to the AFC Championship with the same roster.
Right.
Don't compare the two, please. Here's the second
on.
point. How
But he
dare
looked
you,
good. He won
Pittsburgh?
some
You
good
call
games.
yourself a class of organization, a class personified organization? Omar, you talk how great these guys are. That's embarrassing what they did. This guy came from Pitt. He came from Pitt. And the fact that they're
cares?
absolutely just threw him to the side like he was just trash and said, hey, man, go ahead.
Well, but wait a minute, Jake. But wait a minute, Jake. It was Kenny Pickett that wanted to get out of there. They didn't want to trade him necessarily. Kenny Pickett was crying that he wanted to leave.
Hold on.
He couldn't want to compete.
Look, context clues tell you
Kenny
everything, Flo.
Pickett, shouldn't you be in there wanting to compete, saying, hey, I'm going to compete here. No, I'm out of here.
Flo,
That's what he was doing.
context clues tell you
Basically,
everything.
what your generation, Jake, your generation, Jake, of wimping out, Jake, that's what happened.
No.
Oh,
Think
I
about
don't want
this.
to compete.
Think
That's
about
what
this, Flo.
happened.
Context clues tells you everything,
When
and I'm going
things
to
get
tell you
hard,
why.
you back out.
Think about this. Think about this.
Okay.
Justin Fields just walked in there. They said Russ automatically has a starting job. They didn't even give him a chance to damn read, bro. They didn't even get a chance to even fight.
No,
with him.
because you've got to set that tone right away.
I think
exactly.
for a fact, the second Russ walked in that door, they told Kenny Pickett behind closed doors, and they said, "Look, we're going."
How do you know that?
It's a starting
You were
position,
behind the
but
closed doors?
You know that Russ got it already. You think I want to stand there with an organization?
Why
that
not?
drafted me and
Hey,
ain't giving
I'm
me a
going to go out
chance?
there and compete. No, he pouts. I don't want to be here anymore.
No, he didn't even
Come
get a chance to
on.
compete. They just look
They
at the
would've given him a
context clues. They're
chance.
not even giving Justin
Come
Fields
on,
a
they would have
chance.
given him a chance.
Oh, stop it, Flo.
Mike
You the
Tomlin
loser
would have
now.
given him a chance.
Hey.
If he would have
Stop it, Flo.
outplayed
Come
Russell
on, man.
Wilson,
Read
if
the
he
tea
would have
leaves, man. I'm
outplayed
telling you
Russell
everything.
Wilson,
hot
This is
trade.
they
the
would have
right.
given him a
And I
chance
promise you this.
to start.
If Mike Tomlin does not get to at least the AFC Championship game, hell, the
Right.
divisional round, he will not be back in Pittsburgh next year.
What do you got to
This
say,
is his
Ken? Go
final-
ahead, Ken.
they haven't
Jake's been
re-signed
talking
him.
too much this time.
They haven't re-signed him,
Crazy.
bro. Why haven't
Okay.
they re-signed him?
What do
He's
you-
a
what do
great
you-
coach, right, guys? How come a great head coach would not be waiting on their last year
What's
for
left
a
on his
final
contract? Is this the last year? What's his?
Yes, go look it up.
Okay, we'll see.
I can't wait,
fine,
man.
you.
This is embarrassing that I'm doing this alone.
So when
And
they
nobody is
re-sign
trying to
Mike
listen.
Tomlin, what are you going to say then? Oh, they made a mistake. What are you going to say?
What do you mean?
I
What do you mean? If he makes
Nothing.
wait, if he makes the wild card and loses
You
by
heard it
30
here
again,
first. You heard it here
do you
first.
want me to congratulate him? Is that what we want?
What I'm
Is he
saying
a
is,
winning
you're
record
saying
again?
you heard it
He's
first.
congratulated? Because what I used to know is Pittsburgh was
He's-
known for
heard it here first.
championships.
He signed through
Not for making the
2024.
first
What
round
I'm
and
saying
having a
is,
positive
what if
record.
they extend him? If they extend Mike Tomlin, you're making a big deal that they haven't extended him yet. What if they do? They have
That's
plenty
it.
of time
Then
to
you know
do
what?
that.
Then Pittsburgh just set themselves for failure once again because he ain't done shit in a decade.
fine.
First of all,
a top 3 roster, mind you, at a time too.
He hasn't had a quarterback. Roethlisberger was on his last leg, his last couple of years.
And Antonio Brown, practically a triplet, didn't do crap with him. I don't want to hear
Antonio Brown was somewhat of a cancer there, Jake.
Oh, stop it, man!
Come on! Look what he did over with the Bucs with Tom Brady, one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. He couldn't keep it together there.
This is embarrassing. Y'all making me riled up.
That was embarrassing
because y'all keep riding on this guy.
What are you talking about?
You know what's sad?
I was the only one that said the Steelers were going to make the playoffs. They're going to have a winning record.
Congrats, you did. Guess what? What did they do in the playoffs?
Well, you were wrong again. That's what I'm saying.
What are they losing? Did they lose?
You were wrong again.
They look like crap once again. Okay, exactly.
And who looked bad again that didn't make the playoffs that didn't? The Broncos.
That's
just
fine.
like I told you before.
We ain't talking about the Broncos.
Okay, I told you. What did I tell you about Russell Wilson?
No,
when he came and you were Super Bowl goals.
Guess what happens next year when they don't do crap again? What happens then?
What happens next year when the Broncos don't do nothing?
We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Hey, Sean Payton got a free year right now.
You got something
to make that mess. That goes to George Patton, our idiot of a GM.
Okay.
But let me tell you something. Pittsburgh does not get this pass. They better do something next year.
They'll do something. They'll be a playoff team.
They'll be a playoff team and we'll go to the wild card and lose by 30. Congrats.
Okay.
Hey, congrats.
Well, not everybody goes to the Super Bowl, Jake. Only 2 teams go to the Super Bowl every year.
Hey, these guys are buying.
Only 2 teams go to the Super Bowl, Jake.
For the first round exits? Man, get out of here.
Come on. Everybody can get. Almost everybody has a first round. There's 8 teams that get a first round exit.
They haven't done nothing in a decade, man. It's embarrassing. They haven't made a Super Bowl in a decade.
All right, let's move on from the Steelers. You got anything on this,
man?
We gotta be on cat's feet and walk on eggshells because it's Mike Tomlin. Stop that.
Look, Mike Tomlin's a great coach for a lot of time. There's no reason to degrade Mike Tomlin's name. He's been a great quarterback and done it with several quarterbacks and done it with Roethlisberger, who was on his last legs.
And
he was on field.
Who the hell cares what college he went to? I don't care if he went to Penn State. I don't care if he went to the University of Pennsylvania. I don't care if he went to Bucknell. I don't care if he went to Albright College in Pennsylvania. I don't care where he went to. What's that guy do with the price of tea in China? Not a damn thing. Who cares?
Did he go to Albright University?
We're trying to make I found out 2 seconds ago that was a university in Pennsylvania after I looked it up.
Good call.
Just stop it, man. Go ahead, get the next one. I'm so pissed off.
All right, let's go. You got anything on this one, Canteen? You look like you wanted to say something earlier.
Man, like I said, man.
You think they did Kenny Pickett dirty? You think they?
Man, Kenny Pickett hot garbage, bro. He ain't good. He is not a good quarterback. Bottom line.
Didn't even have a chance to.
Bottom line.
He had plenty of chances. He had 2 years. What are you?
Yeah, they fired his offensive coordinator within seconds when they figured out that, hey man, this ain't happening. Nothing ain't going on. Come on, man.
Come on.
You know what they say, man.
Hey
life
guys,
ain't fair.
Appreciate y'all watching the show. Go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe, share all this content. Appreciate you tuning in. All right. Any other free agents? I know that
Bottom Line Sports.
The Bottom Line Sports.
Thank you.
Any other free agents?
On Instagram, we love you.
Do you think?
What? Go ahead.
I got one more, Flo. One more.
Okay.
Do you think that we as being in the Dallas Cowboys made a mistake by getting rid of Pollard? Do you think that was a good move or a bad move?
That was a good move. I mean, we're about to lose Instagram, I think. If we didn't already lose him. But
yeah, that's what I was saying. Love everybody on Instagram. We lost you.
He's all right. All right. All right. Do I think they made a mistake? No, because we're running a different scheme. Pollard is an outside run. He runs an outside run.
Omar, if we let this man say this for the next 6 months, I'm going to scream that they're running a different scheme.
They are running a different run scheme. They're going to run an inside run scheme.
Offensive coordinator to
That's what they're doing, Jake. What do you want me to say?
Well, you can't say that every year.
Well, I'm not saying that. Did I say that last year? I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, with Ezekiel Elliott. That's why you said that. Yes, you did say that.
I didn't say they changed their scheme. I did not say that.
You're telling me that they ran the exact same scheme when they had what was the offensive?
They ran a similar scheme. They just changed their play calling, and they didn't.
Okay.
They changed their play caller. They didn't totally change. They didn't totally change their offensive scheme. They still ran an outside scheme. They just had a different play caller. They had a different play caller who was calling the plays.
I got you.
The offense didn't change dramatically. That's why we let Gallup go. That's why.
If I pull up a video of Mike McCarthy saying he's going to run the ball more, that's
well,
a
he
different
did say that, but he didn't necessarily run it more because Pollard wasn't the same guy.
So Deuce Vaughn's going to do this for y'all. This is what's changing your scheme.
I don't know who's going to do it. We got to sign a running back regardless.
There's no good running backs inside the draft this year. They said it's bad in the draft. That's why the running backs.
There's some good running backs. There's some good running backs.
Stop it, Flo. Be real for a second.
Come on.
No good running backs in this.
We can get Dobbins. Would be a good fit from the Ravens. He's available.
Oh, the injury-prone J.K. Dobbins that just came off.
He's available.
Right.
You said about Saquon the same thing. He's one of the best running backs ever, and he's injury-prone too. But he can run that inside scheme. He's a good.
He can't even stay healthy to run a ball inside.
Oh my gosh!
Thank you, Clever D.
What? Injury prone.
He's injury prone, dude. He's never been able to stay on the field. What are you talking about?
Injury prone.
But he can. Okay,
dude.
I mean, he's been injured every year.
Stay on the field. Yes, he's been injured every year of his career, literally.
Okay, Deontay Foreman. He'd be a good addition.
This ain't the same old line either. Y'all just lost Smith.
Why? We're changing the offensive line to run inside, not outside anymore. So it doesn't matter that we're not signing the same guys. We're changing the way we run the ball.
Okay, here we go.
You can't change that much of a scheme with that same QB down there, number 4.
Yeah, you can, because every time we run the ball more than 25, 30 times, he wins 80, 90%
Absolutely.
of these games.
You got to get a good running back to do that.
Okay, we might.
2 or 3 yards. And let me tell you something.
Well, we don't know what we're getting yet.
In the free agency. Because there was 2 good running backs in that free agency. And y'all didn't grab either one.
I don't know. Trey Benson's a good back. We can get him out of Florida State.
None of these running backs look that great, guys. I'm sorry. It's a wide receiver.
Hey, we can get a good running back in the second or third round. You can get a good running back in the second or third round. Jake, easy. You don't have to get a top Bijan Robinson running back. You can get a good, solid running back in the draft.
Your last good running back was who? Ezekiel Elliott. Did y'all get him in the early
He might
rounds?
come back. He might come back too.
But that ain't the same Ezekiel. I'm
just saying.
Well,
he's not going to be a starter. He's going to be a starter.
It's not the same one. I'm sorry.
Well, it doesn't matter. You don't have to play him. You don't have to run him 25 times a game. You just need him to run some short yardage.
You have to run 25 times to make Dak look good. Which one is it? What are you going to do? Mix and match with him and
Derrick Henry, you have to run him 25 times.
Please stop it. He was a backup for a reason to your last running back.
Yeah, but we're not running. We wouldn't be bringing in Zeke to be the starter, the number 1 back. They're bringing Henry to be the number 1 back. There's a difference.
Okay.
If Henry was coming in as the 2 or 3 back, then yeah, it would be a good fit. They're bringing him in as the number 1 guy.
I believe that y'all need a scheme to run the ball. The thing is, I don't think y'all got a good running back. And your
not yet. We don't have one yet. Okay, that's fair. We don't have a good running back. I didn't say we did. I never said we did. What do you think, Canteen?
How do you change Omar?
Was it a mistake to let Pollard go?
You're going to change a scheme and you don't even have the players to change the scheme yet? That doesn't make no sense to me.
No sense.
That'd be like me saying, hey,
listen, man,
we're going to play the Kansas City Chiefs scheme, but we don't have Patrick Mahomes. What are you talking about, man? We can't just get average wide receivers.
This is early in the offseason. There's plenty of time to get a running back.
You just have a draft left practically, and your free agents got picked up the good one.
There ain't no more backs
left. Is still available.
Who?
There is. Deontay Foreman's still available.
Who the deuce is Deontay Foreman?
J.K. Dobbins is still available.
There's a reason the man's sitting there and it's been
Edwards-Helaire is still available. There's a lot of backs out there. You act like we got to get. You act like we got to get the number 1 back in the NFL. You don't have to have that to win.
You got to have a back.
You got to have a back.
You ain't got that right now, and you ain't got that right now.
From the Bears. We don't, but we don't know what's going to happen. It's not like the season's starting next week.
In due time.
Settle down. Jerry does this every year. He never picks up early free agents. He does this every year. He's going to figure it out. If anything, he's good at bringing in people. He's good at the draft. If he's anything else, he's not. He's good at running the organization as a whole, but he just needs to take his hands out of the football part of it. The day-to-day football, but he's a good guy running the draft. I'll give that to Jerry Jones. All right, any other players you guys want to talk about? I know Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown went to Kansas City. Is that a big deal?
It is because he went to Kansas City. He's a better deep threat than
who?
Odell went there.
Odell went there.
Odell went there too. Yeah.
To the Chiefs.
To the Chiefs.
Yeah,
I didn't hear that.
Odell
When did
went
this
to Kansas City too.
What are you talking
Right
about? Fool? I never heard that.
Drinking right now.
Did I miss some kind of notification?
Did I miss
'Cause
something?
I'm
Did
sure I would have got that
Not
notification.
even gone, bro.
Are you? He went to the
What are you-
Chiefs.
He's still the Ravens, isn't he?
No,
What are
he's
you
a free
talking
agent.
about?
No, he's a free agent.
He signed.
He signed who?
Oh, I thought he signed with Kansas City. I know they talked about it. My bad. My bad.
Okay.
My bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was like,
confused. I was like, what?
I was like, did he go to the Chiefs? But Hollywood Brown goes over there. I mean,
huge.
that's
It's huge. First
Okay.
of all, how
So
did
Richard-
everybody
What about
miss?
mixing? What about mixing? What about mixing?
Well, first of all, how did
let's
we'll
take a
get
talk
that.
about this one first.
Well, first of all, how did everybody miss that Hollywood
Houston.
Brown was a free agent at all? Like,
Right?
he slipped so far under the radar. That's wild. And now you're giving him to Patrick Mahomes, and that's all he needed was a true number one receiver, and
Yeah.
that's exactly what Hollywood Brown is. Man, I am
And Rice
so
is going to
upset
be a
to
was
be
going
in
to be
the
a good
same
number
division
two.
as the Chiefs. I'm just
Yeah.
upset.
You're just upset.
Just gonna cry myself to sleep tonight. That's what.
Another Super Bowl coming, or at least a run for the Chiefs. What do you think? You don't think that's a big signing, Jake? Hollywood Brown?
I mean, Omar just went crazy saying he's the number one. He ain't no number
He is a
one.
number one. What?
He's a good number two.
What?
Well, they got two
Wow.
number twos.
Okay. All right.
Okay. At least Omar's honest. He's an
not a
honest
number
broker.
one. What are you doing with the Cardinals?
He's been a number one his whole career. What are you talking about?
How's he
fool?
not a number one now?
What the hell was he at one?
He's always
the
been a
Ravens?
one.
DeAndre Hopkins.
the Cardinals?
I saw him in Arizona when they
Cardinals?
were together.
What
And
are you
I never
talking
saw
about,
him
Jake?
take over for Baltimore. You're like,
All
come on, man. What are we doing?
All right.
What are you doing? Are you drunk? Jake, you're like fired up. Are you been drinking today?
I just don't get it how he was saying his number. Look, he's a good what's it called?
Follow.
You know what
He's
it
a good
is? You
number
know what it
two.
is? You've had
He's
too
a
much
good number
Captain Crunch
two.
today, I think. That's what
The
happened. Too
Chiefs
much
look
sugar
decent,
in your
but
diet.
here's the thing. I believe
I need some of them
when you
bacon
stick
eggs still,
with
by the
nearly
way.
the same players and the same team, stuff starts breaking down.
Okay.
Injuries can happen. I'm just
That's
saying.
what you're hoping for, Jake. You're
We'll see.
hoping for that.
Hey, all I know is this, guys, and y'all can look this up when y'all get a chance.
Okay.
The last time there was a two-peat and they were trying to go for three. Who was that? Do we know?
Patriots.
The Patriots.
Okay, the Patriots. When the Patriots went, they were going for the three-peat and they had to beat. There was one team that stopped them, and they had a horse on their
Giants.
helmet.
It was the
History
Broncos.
always repeats itself,
It was the
Omar.
Broncos.
Oh, it was the Broncos. You're right.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
they
do it again,
in the
buddy.
divisional round, I think.
We're going to
Right.
do it again, Omar. You watch
Wow.
it, man.
That's
Don't you
that's
worry.
your that's your correlation. Wow, that's great.
History always repeats
So proud
itself,
of you.
Omar.
I'm so proud of
History
you.
That was
always repeats
You
itself,
heard it here
Omar.
first.
You heard it here first, guys.
The professor does not approve at all whatsoever.
What do you
I
got?
would not let I would not let a student bring me some falsified argument that you just got to pull out.
Hey, there's something about them Broncos, bro. They
Something
stopped-
about
they
them
stopped
Broncos,
repeats
isn't
from
there?
happening.
Hold on.
They
Keep
stopped
talking,
repeats
Jake.
from happening, Omar.
But first things first. Who's gonna be your quarterback?
We got the draft coming up. Don't you worry, man. Don't you worry.
The Bronco lover is back.
Man, y'all
We'll
won't
see.
win 8
Jake
games this season.
Montoya.
Y'all won't win 8 games.
Kenji, you need to worry about your Kirk Cousins.
You
Bro.
gonna
He's
win
coming off the
8
ACL tear, and y'all paid him like he was the damn newest quarterback in the league. The best one. Top 5. Stop that.
I'm a Dallas fan. I am a
He's
Dallas,
a Dallas
fan.
fan. He's a
Bro,
Dallas
can you-
And
Cowboys
that team
fan
looks like
Who my
trash
team
right now.
is?
through and through. You know,
Yeah.
who's it? He's a Dallas Cowboy fan, right? Well,
We'll see what happens with y'all. Come on, man.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Omar
So
Ford again.
You're more likely? Are
Yeah.
the Broncos or the Cowboys more likely to make the playoffs? Jake, go ahead.
I don't want to go just to the playoffs. I want to win the Super Bowl. That's something the difference between me and you.
Okay.
Flo.
Cowboys.
So who's
We're
more
looking
likely?
for it.
Okay. Are you on to make the Super Bowl then?
We're looking for it. We'll see what we do in the draft.
Are you doing
Get
the
ready.
make last year? Call it right now. You going to Super Bowl next year?
No, I got to look in the draft. I got to see our
Yeah,
quarterback.
you know that.
I know you're not talking. Come on, get out of here, man, with that bull crap with those guys.
What do you got, Jake? What do you got? Oh, you got something, Ken?
Cam brought up Joe
Super
Mixon,
Bowl.
and I said this.
Oh, Joe
Fried
Mixon.
about 5 more years. Mixon
Joe
when he
Mixon.
whatever.
Where did Joe Mixon go? Where did
He
he
went
go?
to the Texans, and they look good.
Texans. Oh, that's
Houston.
good. That's a good pickup for them. That's a good pickup for them.
It was a big play for them.
Anything else, Can you want to talk about on that one?
I think those were the biggest free agent moves right now.
Yeah. Well, Tyler Boyd is still out there for the Bengals. I mean, he's
shocker.
He's a number 3. I mean, but he's
who knows? We might hear that he
could be a number 2 almost anywhere.
Also.
Okay. Mike Williams is out there lingering. Someone could sign him. That's a good. He's a good player.
I think there's just C+, B- talent
still on the market?
if even that.
Who? Gallup?
Gallup on the market, right?
I think the Commanders picked him up. They're picking up all our players.
That's scary.
Man, Quinn's. Well, you said that we weren't any good last year. So what does that mean?
No. What I'm saying is a scheme.
Why is that scary? We weren't any good.
A scheme to beat y'all is scary. They know all your moves now. Good luck.
No, we're changing our offense.
A whole new scheme, brother.
Whole new scheme, man. We're not running that big outside plays. We're running crossing patterns. We're going to run short stuff. We're going to run inside instead. We're not going to run the same exact offense as we did. So, different offense. We're looking for small, quick, twitch, speed guys. That's what we're looking for now. Which is Turpin's going to get a lot more playing time now, because that's what he's going to run. He's going to be good in this scheme that we're going to run.
I would.
He is.
I would like to shout out. I would like to agree with Jake and Ken.
Okay.
And shout out the Houston Texans. The Houston Texans made moves that are going to catapult them to Super Bowl contenders.
Already?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. They were already on the precipice, and now
the
you go
OMAR
out
curse.
and you signed Danielle Hunter, as Clubber D said was a great signing. You got Joe Mixon coming in to replace Devin Singletary. You got Danico Autry coming in. He still has 15 sacks over the past 2 years on a cheap $10 million a year deal. You got cornerback Jeff Okudah, who was a first-round draft pick with the Lions a few years ago. You re-signed Dalton Schultz. You bring back the Hawaiian leg kicker, Kaimia Fairbairn, and you got cornerback Desmond King coming back. The Houston Texans, unbelievable. Free agent period.
They're in the Super Bowl. They're in that Super Bowl bubble right now.
Yep.
I think the Packers
Go ahead, Ken.
Here's my last take, Flo. Saquon Barkley to the Eagles. Saquon to the Eagles. Good, bad, horrible, and different. What y'all think?
I like it, but here's the thing. They were bad at secondary. And why have they not gone after secondary? They were bad over there. Go fix your secondary. That's what they need to do. I know they got TJ Gardner back, but they need corners.
I agree with Jake.
And Tre'Davious White is still out there. Go get him.
Yeah, they needed an overhaul of their whole defense, honestly. But
and they lost. They lost. What's that? Fletcher Cox. They lost. He retired.
But I have a few notes about this, y'all, and that I got to get off my chest. The first note being Saquon Barkley, glad he got a deal commensurate of his value. I am also happy that all of the other running backs signed early and got deals, even though, Hot Take Jake likes to promote the Josh Jacobs deal that really is only a 1 year, $14 million deal. So he'll be on year to year. It won't be long term. But I am happy the running backs are getting their due.
I mean, they're not getting much more than they were before them. They're just rotating. It's just rotating chairs or musical chairs. Omar, you're frozen again. Omar, the frozen phenom.
That's what I'll say.
And Devin Singletary went to the Giants.
7 minutes.
You were frozen, Omar. We didn't hear anything he said.
Yeah, no, he didn't say. Yeah, I don't know where you're at. I'm going to leave it 7 minutes.
Leaving in 10 minutes? Okay, let's make our NBA picks then.
What do we got in the NBA?
So we're going to do the Eastern Conference predictions. Who's going to make your Eastern Conference and who's going to make the Western Conference? This is prediction weekend. Eastern Conference and Western Conference picks as far as who makes it for those two conferences. What's your championship game? Eastern and Western. That's what I'm saying.
All right, I got the Nuggets.
Okay.
Versus the Lakers rematch.
Oh my God. The Nuggets versus the Lakers?
Mm-hmm.
They may play him in the first round.
No, they won't.
How's that even possible?
I think the Lakers
they are
move up.
yeah.
Lakers gonna move up. Don't you worry.
You got to win out, bro.
They're in 10th place, Jake.
That's fine. Hey, they were in the play-in last year and made the.
Where are they going to move up to, Jake? What number? 6?
No, I think they'll move up to 7. I don't buy the Mavs.
Okay, Jake. If they move up to 7th, they're going to end up playing the Nuggets in the first round.
No, because I think the Nuggets are going to go a little bit down and Timberwolves are going to take 2. Timberwolves are only game down.
So you think that Denver is going to fall now that they're looking good?
Denver will fall down one more game. They're only worried about championship. They're not worried about the regular season. So I'm going to go
Nuggets versus Lakers. Okay. What do you got, Ken, in the West?
Man, I'm going Thunder. Thunder and Golden State, bro.
Gosh.
Thunder and Golden State. Whoa.
Golden State.
Here's what I'm telling you.
Okay, this ain't 2016.
Golden State showed up and showed out last night. LeBron.
That's one game, Ken.
Put up 40 points. Come on, man.
I mean,
Thunder Golden
that's
State.
fair. It's one game, but so you think Golden State's going to come out and play the Thunder in the West? Wow. Okay. I don't know what happened to Omar. I don't know if he's coming back. He fell off there. You know what? I thought about it. I've been going back and forth on this one. I think it's going to be Denver and Oklahoma City. I think it's going to be Denver, Oklahoma City. It's going to be, what's going to happen. Denver, Oklahoma City is going to be in the West, or the 1-2 or the 1-3, however they end up. Minnesota's hurt right now. The Clippers, I don't know. I agree a little bit with Jake. I don't know about if I can trust James. They lost Westbrook. So, he was frozen. I don't know what happened, Ruben. He dropped off. I don't know if he's coming back. Somebody text him in the chat, see if he's coming back. But yeah, I think it's going to be Oklahoma City and the Nuggets. I think the Nuggets have been playing well. Oklahoma City is young, but I think they're ready to make a jump this year. You know, a la the way the Memphis did for a little bit, the way Sacramento did. They may not stay up there next year, but this year they're gonna make a run. Lakers, Warriors.
Yeah, it doesn't make no sense. Warriors not going. Oh, Warriors.
I don't know about that. I can't see the Lakers or the Warriors making a run.
I don't know.
The Lakers maybe.
I don't know, bro.
Maybe the Lakers. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Both of them definitely will not make it. I don't think both of them can make it. I think maybe he's questioning your picks, Lakers and Warriors. You guys are both. Well, one's picking the Lakers, one's picking the Warriors.
Oh, I think I think the Warriors.
Oh, he's saying you guys need to lay off.
Yeah, bull crap. No. The Lakers just did this last year. There's no varsity from this. It just did this last year, guys. Let me do my East before I leave. Get ready.
All right. What's your East?
The Heat will beat the Celtics early, man. I can't wait to.
Hold on.
Oh, speaking of Omar, I can't wait to laugh.
Omar, what's your Western Conference? Jake has the Lakers and the. I don't know if you heard it, but Jake has the Lakers and the Nuggets. Ken has the Warriors and the Oklahoma City. I think, right?
Yeah,
I got Denver and Oklahoma City, but we'll go ahead.
Yeah, I heard hot, horrible take Jake over here with his Lakers again. Ain't nobody got time for that. The Lakers ain't doing a damn thing. It's gonna be Denver again, and as long as LAC can stay healthy, Kawhi comes back.
They're all hurt right now.
I understand that. Like I said, if they can come back healthy,
but
then I would take the Clippers.
He's gonna say the Clippers.
You got to say right now, based on what we know.
Well, no, I can only say if they stay healthy. If they're not healthy, then no. Then if they're not healthy, then my caveat.
Okay.
My caveat would be, no, I can't do that because that's going to make Jake happy. I don't want to do that. No.
It'll be the Lakers.
Nope. Not saying it would be the. Would be
go with your instincts there, Omar. Don't worry about Jake. Why are you freezing, Omar? What's your problem?
I'm not frozen. I'm here.
Oh,
just frozen.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were. No, I'm thinking.
I thought you were literally frozen.
Frozen. All right.
You're just like,
if not them, then I can't take Minnesota because Cat is hurt. You can't take Sacramento because they're just not. They never win on the right
make your
day.
picks.
Oh, all right. I'm taking LAC then. I'm taking the Clippers.
Clippers versus who?
Denver.
The Nuggets.
Denver. Okay, that's better than Jake's pick.
Yeah, both correct. Let me do my East before I
Go
leave.
your East. Go your East, Jake. And you got to listen to ours too.
All right. Let
All
me tell you something.
Go ahead.
Who you gonna go off?
I'm going me
You
on
know,
me.
he's going to take the heat. I know that.
Me on me.
Of course.
Damn right. But they will not win it this year. They will not make the final. Because I think if they would make the finals against the Lakers, they'd beat the Lakers. Here's the
So
thing.
you think they're losing to Boston? Let's go, baby.
No, they're going to lose to the Bucks. They're losing to the Bucks.
Okay.
I think the Bucks go.
We got in the East.
But
then?
the Bucks will lose to the Lakers in the end because Doc can't win a championship.
But wait a minute. So who's your Eastern? The Heat and the Bucks?
Heat and the Bucks win that one. But the Bucks will lose in the finals against the Lakers.
What do you got, Cam? In the East. Cam?
Woo! Man, Boston too hot, man. Boston is hitting. I think it's gonna be Boston and the Knicks. I like the
Knicks. Oh wow, Boston and the Knicks.
Man.
Wow.
You got 2 first-round exits.
Boston and the Knicks, bro. I'm telling you now.
Boston and the Knicks. Wow, really?
I'm telling you.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Man, I can't believe I'm going to say this.
On St. Patty's Day, you can do nothing but take the Boston Celtics, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm going to say this. The Celtics have looked really good this year, but I don't trust Jason Tatum. I don't trust Jason Tatum in the
Me
big
neither.
game. He hasn't shown me anything.
You don't trust
He hasn't
me.
shown me in the big games and the big moments that he can come through. He's shown me that he doesn't come through so far. Maybe he will this year, but I'm gonna go with the Bucks and the Heat as well. I'm going Bucks and the Heat.
You're a bum.
Bucks and the Heat. The Celtics are gonna. Hey, just like you said, Omar, y'all got plenty of years to do this. I think this year you falter a little, and next year you come back and possibly make the finals next year.
You know what I've
because
heard from
you got plenty of time, plenty of
Omar,
years.
You know what I've heard from years past? Oh man, they're so great. They're going to win a chip. They're like crap.
Yeah. Boston Celtics. I don't know, Papa.
Omar was one of the guys, bro, when they had Ray Allen and Paul Pierce and KG. He was like, man, we're about to build a dynasty. They won one damn chip.
KG.
weren't you Super Bowl goals though? Weren't you Super Bowl goals though, Jake?
They had Sam Cassell.
I ain't here for flow talking with the Cowboys.
Ever in your life again, Jake, bring up Ray Allen and the Miami Heat in the same sentence, I will personally reach through the screen and choke you the hell out. All right. Now,
go through the screen.
Pick your picks, bum.
Bucks and Celtics. I said this at the beginning of the year.
Bucks and Celtics.
I've been
wow.
saying that. I picked the Bucks and Celtics at the beginning of the year. I'm not going to change now.
You're changing it? Oh, you're not changing. Okay.
No, I picked them at the beginning of the year. That was my team.
You know what really hurt y'all? That head coach y'all had before the one y'all got now. What's his name?
Clubs Bangers.
Club Bangers.
You talking about Ime Udoka?
That y'all might have had a chance at a chip. Y'all lost him.
Joe Mazzulla is better than Ime Udoka.
Nah.
How about them apples?
Don't count out the Cavs. Papa
Hey, you're right. You're right, Dad. You're right. The Cavs are.
Trust me, the Cavs are nothing serious. They always fail you.
Wow, no, they're
the
serious.
Cavs. Really?
Cavs are serious this year. Watch out for them.
All right, fellas.
Okay.
Hey.
What do you got? Go get them baconettes for me.
But
get some baconettes there, Jake. Oh
hey,
man,
you better shut up over there, Omar.
No, I really do want like a whole box of baconettes. And
hey,
like,
fix your light, Omar. You look terrible. You look like you're. I can't even see your face.
It's better. It's better
there you
for
go.
the camera, guys.
Man, don't do the man like that, man.
Happy St. Patrick's Day!
Happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. I know it's a. Well, you always wear green, I guess, Omar, when it's basketball season. So.
And
I wore green earlier. I think I got some green underwear, so I'm good. So.
Hey, Omar.
I gotta go out and talk to some ladies from the Southeast.
Oh, okay.
Some Florida ladies. from Kentucky.
Omar's got to go
You're
drink
Florida
some,
right now?
drink some punch in
You're
the
in Florida?
corner and watch all the ladies get taken by other men and get very scared, wondering what he's going to say.
Wow.
I know your game, Omar.
Sure, you obviously don't know my pimping. My pimping game is
Oh,
straight.
crazy, man.
Oh, wow.
The ladies love cool Omar, okay? LL Cool.
Do they? Do they love you, Omar? I don't know. You were in Dallas with us. I didn't
Hey,
see a
tell
lot
Clipper to
of...
stop running,
You know
man.
what? Just because I was trying to hang out with y'all and spend time with my boys instead of going out,
that's what it was.
I could have ventured off and found me a little chickadee.
Oh, yeah? And
Hey,
passed
be
out on
careful
her
when you come
couch?
down to Lubbock, bro. They got the Raider Rash down here.
Passed out on
down.
her couch, huh?
Oh, you know I love College Town. I'm down. Let's do this.
Hey, we got to put that together, y'all. Listen. Hey, Flo, we got to put that together, man. Colorado.
Hey,
All right.
Put
We
it
are.
together, man.
be ready. You're going to
November.
see.
Hey, appreciate
live in
everybody.
action. Hot take motherfucking Jake.
Hot
Wow.
take. Wow.
Just dropped it.
I can't believe we're wearing the same hat. Me and Jake are wearing the same.
I didn't say the
Similar
F
hats.
word. I said trucking. Mother trucking
Okay,
Jake.
I
he
mean,
did keep it clean. Thanks for keeping it clean, Jake.
I thought you said
Hey, appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Hey,
I thought you said
Hey,
M.
man, I gotta
and
get some
thanks,
food.
Jake.
The wife is
Omar,
hungry.
appreciate you.
Hey,
We love
Sean
y'all.
Payton
The
got a
bottom
plan.
line
Don't worry,
sports.
Denver Bronco
The
Nation.
Bottom Line Sports, like, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate it. I'm Flo, the guy over there. Well, Jake's gone.
Where does he have to go? So
I don't know where he
quickly?
goes. That's Omar. Canteen's over there in the corner. This is the Bottom Line Sports. We appreciate you. He never stays after. Like, he never says. I mean, he always just takes off. He's always in a hurry. I guess. You know what? I think his wife's got to put him to bed at a certain time. So.
Hey,
Hey,
Why's
this is what we should do, man.
What's
we should
that?
come on early and converse early because we come on earlier and converse because he always gets off. That's what we should do, man.
Yeah.
We come
Do
on
it 7:30?
beforehand, man.
7:30.
Yeah, like
Oh,
shut-
converse
15
early.
minutes
Oh, you
before,
mean
just-
you mean early? Converse in the back.
Yeah, just come on.
Okay.
We chop it up, man, and then go from there, man.
Hey, Cupper D
Hey,
says he ran off last week too.
Hey,
ladies, if you're in Nashville tonight, holler at your
Ooh.
boy. I'll be downtown. In
Holler
just a
at
couple
your
minutes.
boy.
Holler at your boy.
Uh-oh, sound the alarm. Omar's sounding the alarm. If you're in Nashville area, look out for Omar, the sports professor, coming
I'll
around.
be out in about 15 minutes. Let me just get dressed. Yeah, I'll be out.
15 minutes, girls, to sound the alarm. Sound the alarm. Omar's on the prowl. Y'all be careful out there. Thank you
Hey,
for
guarantee.
like, share,
I
subscribe.
didn't mean
Yeah,
to
man.
blow up your spot, son. I didn't mean to blow up your spot. I didn't know Flo didn't know that you was coming to see your boy.
Wow, didn't even tell me, man. Didn't even tell me nothing, man.
oh,
I
look,
feel.
we coming back to Texas.
Can you get that out of my back? Can you get back there? Can you get that out there?
And two Brutus.
I can't reach it.
Back to Texas,
Can't-
man.
I can't reach that in my back, man. It hurts.
We coming back to
It hurt.
Texas, bro. We coming back to Texas.
Okay, I see how it is. You talk about your boy Flo. He didn't know nothing. Nothing.
Come on, man.
The Canteen and Omar show, isn't that?
There's a Canteen and Omar show. You might as well just take me off. Take my name off. Don't even need me anymore. It's gonna go away.
My bad, Ken. My bad. I didn't know he didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Aren't you coming
Nah,
out
man,
for
it's all good, bro.
anyways?
The Can and Omar.
Yeah,
Leave
man.
me out in the
More insight on
cold.
it.
We'll see y'all next time. Like, subscribe,
We love
share.
you. Bottom
Line Sports.
Bottom Line Sports.
Like, hit that like, hit that share, hit the comment. We appreciate you tuning in. See you next time on the Bottom Line Sports. Bye-bye.